Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to Will's World. My name's Will, and this is my world. We're starting off today in the fishing hut because I've actually done a whole lot of off camera stuff in between last episode and this episode. So let's just pop into my head here, and I'll kind of run you through it. So, I did another full night's fishing expedition. I've already gone through and sorted everything. As you can see here, I had to make some more chests because, well, they just started getting really full. So this is like a junk chest down here. Although I am going to take those out and that and that. Everything else can stay. Got our pufferfish and water bottles. Have a full double chest of saddles, so I think horses need to be a thing. But anyway, yeah, so we got all of that. Did a fishing session, did a mining session. So I've got some pretty decent stuff. You know, the fishing session gives you a lot of levels too, so there's that. So we went ahead and did some enchanting. Finally got two picks that are actually pretty awesome, and one of them, two full nights fishing sessions, one mending book. I think they might have changed that. So, fortunate ones got our fortune 3, everything cool on that. Eventually, I'll bump that to efficiency 5, but that's taken a whole lot of levels to do. Uh, Finally found one Silk Touch book, so that's awesome. The armor is okay. I just finally got feather falling on my boots. The rest of it is, eh. But we're getting there. And then I've got looting 3 on Rain's Edge. I dig it. So that's pretty good too. Got to get that sharpness up. Um, but today, let me actually. So I went ahead and I redid these two houses. You saw me do that one. I just went ahead and came over and did this one as well. And they look nice. We're gonna save this one. I did some terraforming over here to kind of make it fit into the hill better. We'll get to that one eventually. And yeah, I think that's it. I didn't do a whole lot of like building off camera because I like doing that with you guys. So good stuff. Good stuff. I managed to find another villager. He was actually in the town this whole time. So I trapped him. He's up there with Carl, and he is a what is he? Guys, he is Tim the Tool Man. Yeah. So he's got some decent trades, but the real fun one is this. You can get an emerald for 18 coal. That is not bad, or 8 iron, also not bad. So, if you do trading with the villagers while they're next to each other, they they get happy and they make other villagers. So now we have Clarence the cleric as well. Not so great on the trades with Clarence, but you know, he's new. Little manual villager breeding thing. Oh man. Let's just eat that apple. So you can see I've got a lot of stuff in my inventory because for today's episode we're going to start a project that I have been meaning to do for a little while here. Let's just grab that. Oh wait, no, I just need that. Make a quick crafting table. There we go. And let's get out there and get to it. So today's plan, as you can see, I've been planting oak trees. Oh, look at them spouting up all over the place. We want to make a wall. We want to make a wall, and now that I'm thinking about it, let's show you on the map. I Did I show you that I made a map? I made a map. It's right here by the door. All right. So as you can see, we're surrounded by water on 3 sides here, which is awesome. I want this village to have a wall, and the only place that I think we really need one is right here in the front area, or whatever you want to call this, on the on the eastern border of the town. And we're just gonna cut it from the water around to the water. Oh, that was brilliant. I'm trying to point at things and breaking everything. Boom, boom. So yeah, from the water over here, we're gonna wrap it around to here. That way we've got this little area back here to still build in. I want to put a barn and some actual farmland and some stables over here and do something on this back hill as well. We'll see. But for today, today, today is the day of the wall. All right, let me gather my thoughts and get out there, and I'll be back with you in just a flash. Okay, guys, so I've got the wall plotted from one end to the other. And I want our entrance right here. Feels good. So I went ahead and laid down all this cobblestone as kind of like a guideline. Now I want, like I said, the entrance to be right here. And I think what I want to do is go 1, 2, da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna do a nice big gate, right? Nice big gate. And the idea for this wall is actually it's gonna be 3 blocks deep everywhere. So what we gotta do is figure out how we want this gateway door shape to look. So I guess we just go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5. And here's what I'm thinking. I want a nice kind of arched doorway here. So we'll do 2 of those guys and then come back over here. Ow. What do we think? That might be too I think that's too high for this little village here. Let's bring all that back down. Come on, give me the thing. Give it to me. Thank you. All right. Let's try this again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go out. Yeah, that seems better. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. And out. Right? And then we can do something like that. Yeah, that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby at all. Oh, I have feather falling, so he makes the noise like he got hurt, but I'm fine. Everything is fine. All right, cool. So I guess then we just need to 1, 2, 3. Do the same thing over here. Only on this side, it's gonna go this way. Look at that, no damage. 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Okay. Because the idea here with this little gate is it's going to have a portcullis. You know, that cool, like, gate thing that would come down? And we want the wall to, of course, come out this way. No, come on. Do, 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 do. And out this way. Right? Now, for this, what is basically the grand entrance, as grand as it's going to be with this particular build, we want to incorporate it's all going to be cobblestone and oak. We want to make sure that our design, whatever it ends up being, we want to make sure that our design kind of flows along with the general feeling of this Minecraft village. So the palette is cobble and oak wood, and I definitely want to incorporate some oak wood into this build for sure. So I'm thinking for the entranceway anyway, we can go ahead and bring up something like this. And we'll make some kind of like a platform up there that the guards can stand on and look out over the town. And maybe we do these support pillars like every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Because I mean they would have had to, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean they're basically just stacking rocks. Yeah, yeah, I think that'll be a cool look. And then what'll happen is we'll fill in this section and give it some depth and make it look cool too. We've got 3 blocks to work with as far as depth goes on the wall. Let me play with some ideas here. Let me get this, I want to get at least this part finished or fleshed out a bit more, and I'll bring you guys right back in. All right? Back in a flash. Okay, guys, so I have an idea. Finally. And it took way longer than I wanted it to. But this is our basic section here. We're going to build this whole wall in sections like this. So let me show you what I've done. So I left this side over here so we could play with it. So we got to knock these out, right like that. And then we can make these cool little arrow slit windows using stair blocks like that. Pretty cool. And then, just to give this some support, we can throw the stairs in there. And I want this to be nice and lit up. So let me see, yeah, that's how I did it. Every single one of these is going to get a fence and a torch. But that's not the whole thing, because we also have to do the backside. And the way that I've done this is we're going to slap one of these guys in here with a torch there. Let's go ahead and knock these out for the time being. And just for good measure, we're putting a torch there too. Gotta make sure everything's lit up nice. So we want this tunnel thing to go through the entire wall so it doesn't look too crazy. But then we can fill this in like that. And this gets filled in like that. And this gets filled in like that. And we end up with these arrow slit windows, right? And they're backlit, so when it's nighttime, you'll see these little arrow slit things kind of like glowing in the dark. Now, I guess up here on top, let's get up here. So this is like where the guards can hang out and say, "Hey, who goes there?" and all that fun stuff. I'm debating whether or not I want them to be covered up here or just open to the air. And I mean, part of me feels like open to the elements would not be the worst thing in the world, but another part of me is wondering what it would look like if we just gave them some kind of shelter. See, I don't like that. That's way too thin. Hmm. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking no. I mean, this is not the most wealthy village in the world here. This is Minecraft Starter Village. So I figure as long as these guys have light up here, I think they're fine. I think they're probably just fine. Right? Right. So here's the deal. bouncy bed. Ooh, right. I gotta put in the portcullis, which is gonna look funny, isn't it? Can I? Yeah, I can break that and that. And then I gotta put this guy like that. Well, that's not bad. We bring it down one more level, maybe. So, sticks. And 2, 3, 4. Like that. And that way we get all of our fences. So we'll bring this down one more like so. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, so you get the pattern here. Let me get some work done, and I will be back in a flash. Oh, hey guys. Just running through here and trying to put on some finishing touches. I don't know exactly how I feel about this section here. It's on a diagonal, which is really difficult to build on, but I think it's all right. You know, it's not awful, right? We're going with not awful. That's yeah. Let's plop that on there. We need that and that and that. Boom, 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 boom. You know, once you got a pattern going, those sections become, you know, easy. It's just lather, rinse, repeat, right? But when you've got a section like this, where it's at an angle, that's when things really start getting tricky. Let's see, yeah, I don't need those. Crafting table real quick. I need some more stairs. Probably need more than that. But I'm just going through and trying to finish out the detail work. I gotta get up on top of the wall now. Yes, you can totally swim around it, but that's not the point. Alright, let's see. Let's just use these guys to get up there for now. I'll come back in and I'll fill in the backside later. There was a section over here, though, that was bugging me. Definitely need you guys. Now, here's the weirdness. Like, how? I mean, I guess I could do something like that. Yeah, I can walk up that. But then we've got this section that's weird. I guess really, that'd do it. Oh, and then I need something here. But you know what else works is that, right? That works okay. Yeah. So it's a weird section up here, but no. But all the same, I think that's like the best that I can do. And I was able to use some 1.13 blocks, which is super neat, because I haven't really made use of them yet. We need a a lighting solution up top here. I'm thinking maybe braziers or something. You know, those pots that were just on fire that they would have on top of things. So I'm thinking about playing with fire, and maybe that'll be cool. Tell you what, let me just finish getting the details in up top here and whatnot, and I'll bring you guys right back in. As always, back in a flash. Okay, guys, so here's the deal. I still need a lighting solution for the top of the wall. I'm not sure what I want to do up there yet. But this particular build has taken most of the morning, and I think structurally it's pretty sound. There's some little details that I'm seeing that I missed, and naturally we are going to lay down a road that goes into the gate. I also changed the gate. I wasn't feeling it as it was before, and I think this actually works out a lot better than what I had earlier. So if you come inside, the pattern repeats on the inside, which it would, right? Makes sense. And we've got a couple of ladders, one on this side and one on the other, so that the guards can actually get up and get onto the wall. And I thought I had seen a spot where I missed one of these guys, but maybe I'm just going crazy. I mean, that's entirely possible. But it's a nice wall. I think anyway. I think it's a really nice wall. And it works for this very early Minecraft village, I think. I think it fits. I think it fits the aesthetic. I might put like a fence gate up here. Hop on down. But yeah, that's our entrance into town, guys. That's the wall done. Done and dusted for the most part. I will probably go in and put a lighting solution in there. Wait and see what you guys think. How do I light up the top of this wall? What do you think? What would look cool? One thing we do have to check though, now that I've got a disgusting inventory full of crap, but one thing I want to do is actually I want to update the map. So that one goes there, that one goes there. Check that out, guys. We've got a wall. Set out to do something, and we did it. And I think that's awesome. So, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Slamming doors and everything. So profesh. Anyway, guys, I've been Will. This has been Will's World. You be excellent to each other, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.